Good science, by definition, allows for more than one opinion. Otherwise, you merely have the will of one man, which is the basis of cult.
If it's not in the frame, it doesn't exist.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Where you been?
Drunk.
Wendy, darling, light of my life.
What's your one purpose in life?
To explode, of course.
I like death with sex. How about you, Casey? You like sex with death?
Yeah, so fuck off and die.
I eat eggs like a pregnant mongoose.
God
I
help,
love,
God
I love
help
him,
you.
baby.
God help
I
you.
love him, baby.
I know. Fucking Eggman over
Do you know
there.
what? Do you know what reminds me of eggs? Is her sweet bald head, dude.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm surprised
Lord.
not
You have no
everything
idea.
doesn't remind you of eggs. We really should have been recording. This is the Cultist Son of Knowledge podcast. Jordan is a disgusting egg freak. Just go. Email him and he'll tell you everything you need to know. He only eats eggs all the time. It's foul.
I do. I like
Foul,
it.
literally.
30 eggs a day
With
keeps
a
the
W.
doctor away.
Jesus Christ. I'd kill myself.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, dude. Like Emma Stone's beautiful egg-shaped head was all I could think about.
It's pretty good. I know. I'm pretty impressed. That's why she'll get the Oscar again. Is because she's got she shaves her beautiful head on camera, and it's like that's a surefire way. And I guess her performance is good too.
Oh,
you know,
sure.
I guess
Her performance, whatever. I just want to gawk at her hair.
the lack thereof.
Yeah.
That's why she. Yeah. Anyway, so I already said the thing that it's the show.
Yeah.
So
that you're Levi. I'm Jordan. Did you say that already?
I,
Oh yeah.
I
you
said
did. You
that's
called
the
me
Eggman. I don't like eggs, so you know.
I know. Yeah. You're the egg desert over there.
Yeah.
You just don't even want to be near them.
The egg fucking fuck 'em. So we're talking about Emma Stone's beautiful egghead.
Oh, I thought we were talking about eggs.
Yeah, because we watched you saw we watched Bugonia, the hot new fucking Yorgos Lanthimos.
Give it about 3 months and you'll have another hot new Yorgos Lanthimos film.
I hope so.
I know. Yeah, me too.
I'm liking this output. But yeah, so because obviously we're doing the best of 2025.
Well,
Kind
I
of
don't
trying
know.
to wrap it up.
Did like Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone? Did he like lock them in his basement? And he was like, "You guys have to be in my." He's like, "We're just gonna keep making movies. You will never get to leave."
I don't know if
you don't get to leave.
I'm
me.
very curious as to his and Emma Stone's relationship because it's like ever since like she changed him, dude, and for the better. Because
right, of course, yeah.
So I've always liked Yorgos. Like we saw Dogtooth back in the day.
I know.
And
I know.
really
I
enjoyed
feel
it.
like we're hipsters.
We
we're
are.
hipster as fuck because like we liked him back in his Dogtooth. We liked when he didn't speak English.
Yeah.
He didn't even know how to
started
say.
with Dogtooth, and then so when he started making English movies, it's like I liked The Lobster. I liked, Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Killing, yeah.
I liked those movies, but I did not like the stilted. I mean, it has a place, but the stilted delivery of his dialogues, which was obviously a deliberate choice and everything. But in those movies, it's like the way that the acting is like very subdued and very straightforward and stilted. So it wasn't until The Favorite when he found his muse. Dude, Emma Stone's his fucking muse.
I know. She's been there for him. And
ever since The Favorite, I feel like it's been on a roll. Like I like his older movies, but that was the turning of the curve where I'm like, oh shit, I love The Favorite, and I'm like, it's like this is what his movies could be like when the actors can actually act, and it's like Olivia Colman, obviously she got the fucking Oscar for that movie, and rightfully so because that movie was great. But I've liked everything he's done since.
Do you remember?
That I've seen.
Though we've done The Favorite, so if you want to go listen to that,
Have
episode,
we?
Go. Yes, we did because I said on the pod I didn't really like it, or I mean, it's fine. I like it. It's really well made. It's just not weird enough for me. So I like his older stuff a lot, and that's how come when his older stuff's weirder. The Favorite is like The Favorite's great. It's got great energy. It's good. I just like go listen to that.
I
episode.
liked it,
but
Poor
Things was like his true to form. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
so
thoroughly weird.
like
super extreme. It's got Willem Dafoe, who
I know
obviously is the fucking goat If you've ever listened to any of these episodes, we're hardcore Willem Dafoe heads over here.
We are, yeah.
That's the only thing that was missing from this is Willem Dafoe should have been like the handicapped cousin for sure, like or the cop or something.
Right.
Like,
Well, dude, I'm pissed because Kinds of Kindness has Willem Dafoe in it,
and that's like
so
the only one I
haven't
haven't seen either. Yeah, we'll find a way to watch that. Maybe we'll do like anthology movies because I think that's why I haven't watched it yet. We'll do anthology movies one month because it's like an anthology, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're talking about Bugonia. That's just a little bit of history about Yorgos and us. Bugonia. I was excited to see this movie because I like everything
I'm
he
happy.
does.
I'm happy at one. I want to watch Eddington really bad, but I feel like from what you've told me about Eddington and Emma Stone, it's great. I don't have anything. I didn't look this up or anything. No confirmation, but in my heart, I believe because I know Emma Stone's not a big part of Eddington necessarily, but in the promotions, she's a huge part.
Yeah,
and so I feel like she got to play the Jesse Plemons or whatever you say his last name.
Yeah, Plemons.
Jesse Plemons. Yeah, she got to play the Jesse Plemons character in Eddington. Where now she and then he gets to play this and this, but he's
much sadder.
I was gonna say
he's very sad.
He has such a frantic desperation that it's behind his eyes. It's just like it's so cool because it's like this self-doubt that he has, but then he knows that he's right, and the whole time I'm like he's unhinged and he's so good, and he got weird skinny. It's like a weird he's skinnier, but
we'll get into the performances and stuff, but Jesse Plemons,
granola freak.
That's the real fucking robbery, the real snub of this Oscar season is that he didn't get nominated, and she did. She was great. Don't get me wrong, but he fucking stole every scene.
No, me too.
And
I 100% think he's better.
I guarantee he didn't shower.
Crazy.
He was so disgusting the whole time. He's just so greasy. He had a pimple on his lip the whole movie. It was great. It was great. It was so good. But anyway, so usually, I mean, this is a given. We always spoil the fuck out of these movies. If you're listening to them, we spoil the fuck out of them. We're talking about the whole thing, but I feel like this movie, we're going to spoil it. So just so you know, if you haven't seen it, we're spoiling it. But quick synopsis.
This is definitely a film I would go see before we, give a quick synopsis and talk about this. Because it's it's a fun one to see blind, and then
it is. It's fun because we'll get into first impressions and all that and first all that. So, but Bugonia, it's pretty simple, which I appreciate. It's literally this hardcore isolated conspiracy theorist who has a dying mom that works for a mega corporation. Him and his disabled, mentally autistic cousin or whatever. They live on this farmhouse and they are deep in this conspiracy theory hole, and they decide to kidnap a CEO of the major pharmaceutical company that he also works for. And because they kidnap her, and it's because they think she's an alien. So most of the movie, they kidnap her. She's locked in the basement. It's all the back and forth about, them and her, and he's trying to convince, trying to get the truth out of her that she's an alien, and she's like, you're fucking out of your mind, but she's also highly manipulative and trying to do what she can and stuff. It ends in bloodshed, obviously, and it goes along, and the whole time you're kind of questioning, find the line, but it turns out, yes, she is in fact an alien at the end, and he dies. He gets blown up. He blows himself up by accident.
That's so good. Because I was waiting. So this movie, the whole time I was waiting for that to happen. When was the shoe gonna drop? You know. And so, and it was great. It was beautiful timing.
Yeah, and honestly, that's pretty much it. That's it.
And then he blows himself up because she tricks him, and it turns out that's the portal home is through her closet, and she presses the button and she goes home, and she goes to a Andromedon or whatever. No, what's it? Oh my God, what's the?
Yeah, and it's the Andromedons from the Andromeda Galaxy. They're the Andromedons or whatever.
Right.
And
I think it's Andromedons. Is how they use it.
Yeah, and
they talk, and then they do my favorite scene. I'm gonna get that out of the way is when she pops the Earth, and then it goes. It's just that beautiful song, that's where'd all the cemeteries go, and it's just going through
Every human
and
on Earth just
all,
dead.
yeah.
Just drop dead. Just drop dead.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, just like dead where they are. And I think it's a beautiful choice because he was originally going to do total collapse, and so it's like everybody falling and stuff, that to see the chaos, quote unquote, like, and I think it works so much better with the aftermath.
Yeah.
Just the silent, the stillness, but then like a little bit of life is moving. But I'm going to say right now off the top, with this movie, I loved it. And that's, that's it.
And a podcast.
The thing that kind of bothered me a tiny bit is the whole time they're talking, they have like it all like alludes to like I'm kind like the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be an alien, like he's gonna be right and justified, but I didn't know the workings of how it would end. I kind of thought like, oh, maybe I thought he was gonna go to the spaceship and then blow it up, or something, and I just wasn't sure exactly what was gonna happen. Like, but as it was going, I'm like, she has to be an alien. That's like the best payoff.
Right.
Well,
and
I
also
love how they ended this.
it's like it could very much, if it was any other filmmaker, I would be like, it's ambiguous, and it is the whole time. It really does keep you kind of like, I was like, I hope she's an alien. I hope she's an alien,
right.
But there is always the doubt, and she does.
Yeah,
and like what she's doing,
time.
Her character is so manipulative. And so just like in this high level corporate speak that where she like spins that around on him and is like got her own angles, and like I could always find a way to justify her actions with her not being an alien up until like the very end.
Right.
Up until
same.
The literally giveaways when the one that I was like, oh my God, she totally is a fucking alien, is when she pulls out the box and then the calculator's in the box, because I'm like, how do you explain that? Like that's definitely an alien. And then
right, that box is too ornate, it's too beautiful to just be a basic calculator. And so that's so good. But no, the thing that bothers me is she's telling the story where she's like, oh, you were dinosaurs and you got Bugonia through these dinosaurs, because I had to look it up to see what Bugonia meant. And Bugonia is an old, like, I think Latin or Greek or whatever, but it means like progeny is the word for it, from an ox. And so it's like life that's birthed from a dead ox.
They're like the better versions of the engineers in Prometheus, where it's like they like seeded humans, and it's like, oh, this is a mistake.
But when she explains, oh, we seeded humans, and she said that there was a total collapse.
Yeah.
Except for a few. I was waiting. That was something where I was like, oh, that's like a little Easter egg, or not Easter egg, but like a little like a subtext or a play into foreshadow. It's a foreshadow into, like, I thought that it was going to cut to everybody and all these dead people at the end, and it was like, it's a beautiful montage, but then I thought they were going to show like the mom wake up or somebody, I thought it was going to be like that kind of like that kind of like I don't know, hopefulness almost, but this movie I feel like actually had a pretty happy ending.
I agree.
Even though it eradicated.
It's because we're pretty misanthropic generally as people, and so seeing everyone on Earth die and then being like all the animals are still alive, and then it ends with the bee again, like the bees like thriving back in nature and whatever.
The pollination, right.
And
it's like
you're like
full circle.
You really are like, I agree with the aliens. Yeah. The Earth would be better off without us for sure. But it's just so funny. I mean, here, let's save it. I want to get into my impressions at the ending.
Yeah,
later.
Yeah, what was your first impression? Because this is the first time you saw this, right?
Of course,
you didn't see this before.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you saw it.
I wanted to go see it, but it's just like with all who has the time with all the movies coming out? You know what I mean? Barely gonna go see Bone Temple, which I'm glad. Go watch Bone Temple.
Go watch Bone Temple, please.
Go see it in theaters if you can. Still, I don't know if it's still playing. And give it money.
It's so good.
It. But
oh my God.
No, I was obviously excited and was anticipating it, and so I remember when I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh good, like I hope he goes this route where he does something super extremist, like Poor Things, which is just like so crazy in its production design and its world. It's just like so fucking just over the top. And then bringing it back down to like a 3-person cast psychological thriller. Like I'm like, I'm fucking into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
hold your thought about Poor Things, and it's like Poor things because it's such a huge adventure. And it's like it feels so like bombastic in its ideas. Just think of the budget for a second, but we'll get there at the end. But yeah, I think that this was not what I expected at all, because if you watch the trailer makes it seem like high energy and kind of like more of like a murder mystery, or more of a
straightforward
thriller,
psychological thriller, right? But I know going Yorgos, I'm like, there's gonna be something weird. That's why I'm like, any other director, I'm like, it's not gonna be an alien. It's gonna leave it ambiguous. But of course, he goes full on, commits to the bit. But also, I know that it's gonna be kind of darkly hilarious, which it fucking was. I was laughing my ass off. But it's a brutal movie.
Beautiful.
It's very brutal. Like, you know what I mean? It's very violent and very sad. And there's like a horrific torture scene. But yeah, I don't know. I had so much fun. And I watched this with my wife, and she also really loved it. And she was so happy with the ending. She's just like, that's so fun. It's just fun. You know what I mean?
It's such a and it's one of those things, like, I'm like, I don't know. From the beginning, I'm like, she has to be an alien just for the payoff. Like, I could be, because of that. Honestly, that's the whole reason. Yorgos gave it away. Because I knew it was him, I was like, he's going to have to do it. Like,
that's him.
I don't know.
It would be a disservice to himself to not commit. And he fully does. Just like, and it's so ridiculous that I love it so much. And it's like, it plays into, it's like it's a joke. It's one giant punchline to like the stupidest conspiracy theories. The flat Earth.
Which
every time when it was like 3 days to the lunar eclipse and it's the flat Earth, I'm like, I am cracking my ass up. I love the flat Earth.
Well, and I love how it slowly shows
tilts.
You too.
Yeah.
I know, until like right at the end.
The first time I was like, is that the flat Earth? Because that's Antarctica around the border. That's the ice wall. You know?
Yeah.
And And then
I think it's beautiful that they have like in that map, the ship is there.
Yeah.
As they're like, you know, it almost like alludes to like, is the ship the galaxy, or is that just, you know, or is the ship just like just large and it's just there?
I like that idea, though.
It's
just funny too, because she, even when she's talking about she glosses right over when she's talking about the history of like what she's done, and even at that point I was like, she's just telling him what she wants to hear. She has her own angle, but she's like, she also mentions like Atlantis, which is like another huge conspiracy theory that's like dumb.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's just so funny that it's just like, yes, all these very dumb conspiracy theories are true. And she just like pops the bubble. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. But then that nuance is great. I mean, that reveal when he comes in and she's like, how many were Andromedon, you know, or whatever?
And he's like, 2.
And she's just like, yeah, and she's just like, you can like, that was like the part where it really solidified it for me. I was like, oh yeah, because how she asks it, it's so blatant, you know, and like, it's not her like trying to manipulate him, you know, if you will.
I could see it though, but that's the thing. There was always that plausible deniability, right? There was like always a seed of doubt where I'm like, they did such a good job with her character that I'm like, I could see her being that selfish, like not having. Because I'm like, okay, even if she could get away, I can buy her not going full self-interest and having to own him. You know, having to, because she's such a fucking, like, and be so vindictive about it. Like, she's not like, oh, he's gone, I'm going to run away. Like, she's not that kind of character. Even if she was human, to just, like, run off, she's like, no, I need to fucking bury this guy. And so by the time they go to the office and everything, I was like, what is going on here?
Dude, that cracked me up. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole thing in the comedy realm.
Yeah.
Like, I was
she's like,
cracking my shit up as she's walking through, and it's like it's the scene. He's got a shotgun down his pant leg, and he looks like a conspiracy theorist. It's like he looks like the Unabomber. Like he has been living in that. Like, he doesn't shower because they program it in the shower head. Like, they're gonna read his thoughts if he's naked or something. But like, it's so good as they're walking in, and she's like, hey everybody. Like, he looks unhinged. It's great.
I knew we were in for it too from the beginning, where it's just like him like monologuing and describing to his cousin all the just fucking psycho babble, just babbling about these crazy one thread to another, like barely coherent thoughts that it's just going to end with their chemical castration so that they can like be
Oh my
pure.
God, yeah.
And I'm like, here
That's-
we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
Like,
I forgot about that he chemically castrates him. Oh Jesus. And that's good too when he tells her like we've been chemically castrated.
she's
and
like,
she's
Jesus
like,
fucking Christ.
Yeah, she's like Jesus. Yeah, like it's good, and it's like the kidnap scene's great too. That's some great.
It's all
physical
I
comedy.
was that's the thing. I was like just so entertained the whole time. And it's like
Yeah.
it was so fun. And it's simple, but it's got like just enough meat of being like questionable, and there's like weird stuff going on like with her being an alien or not. And like I was questioning it because it's like she'll do stuff and then the lights will flicker, and then I'm like, oh, the radio's going out, but it's not connected to anything. Why is the radio going out? But I'm like,
Right.
these could just be filmmaking things to like heighten it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like now I kind of
Yeah.
want to watch it again and see how many like kind of clues there are, more knowing for sure that she is one.
Right. Well, the thing I was like, because I was like, hindsight now, because I feel so bad, like Dawn or so Aiden Delbus is the actor, and he's just like neurodivergent. He's on autistic spectrum, and he's never acted before, and so it's just like,
He was
Yorgos
great.
wanted somebody who just could like kind of be fresh next to Jesse Plemons. It's like, and so he did a great job. I loved his character.
So
But
sad, dude. He's so sad.
Oh, it's so sad. I mean, it's like, and it's like he's sad. He's not bought in or anything, and it's like he can just, it's like, and it's great because it's like, he's getting manipulated, but then he's depressed too because he's lost all his family. Because there's a lot more subtext too there where it's like his mom's in a coma, but like, did he kill his dad? Was his dad's head in a jar?
I don't know.
In that conspiracy?
That's what I thought at
I swear to
first.
God, it said something like his dad's name or something. But anyways, I'll have to go watch it again, to see.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Aiden is such a sad character. He's like the most sympathetic, obviously.
Yeah.
But when he shoots himself, I was like, did she make him do that? Like it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't think so. But that time when she says like, listen to me, it's like does that warbling, and the like camera shake and that like focus, shake thing where I'm like, oh, are they doing like a telekinesis type of mind control thing here a little bit, but then
That's what's
then
so
when
good. You're
like,
always questioning though, like
yeah, well, and especially now hindsight, because it's like it's confirmed that she's an alien.
Yeah.
So now you're like, oh, okay, so like what else? What was she doing here? And then what's kind of fun too is when she pops the bubble, like, does she actually have like remorse? You know what I mean? I feel like it's like, does she? I feel like there's part of her that misses it because I feel like she was very genuine when she says like, I've started losing myself here. I as I did more that humans do, I kind of like fell in love with it.
She was obviously terrible on Earth, being who she was anyway. She wasn't doing anything to make anything better.
I know, right?
Really, but
that's what's funny that she chose that position.
You
I
do
don't know.
feel like when she decides that it's like, nah, it's time to nip this experiment in the bud. You do like there is some remorse there where it's just like either maybe it's not empathy for the human race, maybe it's just like we tried so hard for literally thousands and thousands
Her
of
experiment,
years and
maybe her
not-
failed experiment is
it's
what
just like
bothers her. Yeah.
it goes to the acting, and it's just like I don't know, and it just makes it so much funnier because it's like it's so heavy sometimes. Like there's all the stuff about like how that cop like fucking molested him or whatever.
Oh, I know,
And-
dude. That was done so expertly, where it like,
And he's like,
as
oh,
they're
I'm
explaining
sorry.
it, I'm like,
I feel bad, and let's be bros. And he's like, it's
Yeah.
fine. And it's like he's
Yeah.
obviously such a broken person, dude. Like Teddy
right.
is such a broken character. He's so good, and that's what's brutal too. That it's just like by the end of it, even though he was right, what does that get you? It gets you fucking like he lives like the worst life. He's gets fucking blown to bits.
Well, which is funny though, because his house is freaking awesome.
So good.
I
wanna live there so
I
bad.
love his.
Yeah.
I love his house so much, dude. It's
I want to move there and
beautiful.
keep bees, dude. That's all I want.
I know, I know. Yeah, well, I can't keep bees; they'd kill me. But it's
Yeah.
like I'd have to, I would love to keep bees though. I love bees. I have a beehive tattoo. It's like I love them, but they sadly will give me
Emphasis on hive. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But the beekeeping part was beautiful. This is one of those movies where I'm like, I want to watch it again, knowing now, and just get more of like the nuance. It's like, I don't know.
I feel like part of a big part of the fun was the like second guessing and the like, is she, isn't she? Like there's evidence either way until the end when it starts really culminating, like especially when she just gets out of the ambulance and goes back. I'm like, oh dude, she totally. But
Right. Because I was like, what to what end?
Until
it
see,
has to be. But
until you see her actually like emerge, and they're all just like have the longest hair, and they're just like in giant woven snuggies, basically. Like it's so ridiculous, but I don't know. The payoff's so good. I know a lot of people probably hate the ending, but it's like I love it.
I don't know. Yeah, probably like this.
I've heard. I was looking on Reddit, and like literally everyone's like, if that movie just ended like 15 minutes earlier, it'd be perfect, but it fucking ruined it.
Well, see, I mean, yeah, there are like there is something to be said. I don't know. I think the ending's beautiful. So it's like, like everything up to it, where it's like it's great that it's a good joke, and then it's beautiful. I love apocalyptic like dystopian films where it's like I love seeing the cities empty, or in this case like everybody collapse, just kind of like it's cool. But the one thing that I liked is like there's a part where when he feeds her antifreeze, and he effectively kills his mom, and he's like upset at her, and she's kind of like, you did it, like she's like
I didn't think you'd come back. And I think that's another reason why she didn't leave, right, is because like he rushed to the hospital to just like inject it, no question, because he's so desperate. Like, the whole and that's another good character thing. He does, right?
Dude, Jesse does so good. He does so good at that. And what's funny is like this movie did a good job for the first hour. I thought his mom was dead, and so he was like doing revenge. Yeah. But then like it made it so much better for his character that it was like she's still alive in a coma, and so it's like it gave him that hope. Yeah. And he was like, I'll do anything, and it's just like it's brutal.
I know, because he's like the whole time, you're a liar. Why would I believe anything? And then the second she's like, no, I am. This is the truth. Here it is. It's not antifreeze. It's like he wants to believe her, and like that goes into like his mindset of like buying into the conspiracy theories, and how he was like, I tried every other thing. I was like a libertarian, a Marxist, and all this, and until I finally realized the truth. And it's like, yeah, it's the truth, but it's just like he did finally, like she was right. Like he found what he wanted. And when she finally was like, no, there's a cure, no questions. Boom. He goes straight there, injects her with the antifreeze without his second hesitation, and gets away with it, which is just crazy.
I know, which is, I know, the fact that he like got away is great. Well, I just love it. It really does the police officers kind of that is like the linchpin to his freedom, because it's like he's just so inept, and he has his own like qualms with the family, so it helps. And it's like he couldn't see him for him, because it's like if you saw that guy for 10 seconds and you're asking him those questions, he's so fidgety and so
well, it makes me wonder too.
You might just think that though forever, I guess.
Yeah. It makes me wonder too, because it's like I was saying, it's like I wonder what a second rewatch would do, because it's like I'm interested to see the different perspective, but like so much of the fun was the guessing and like the second guessing. So like knowing, I hope it wouldn't diminish it, but I'm also like knowing he's right, and the whole time I'm like, he just thinks he's right, he has no evidence, but him being like, two of them are Andromedons, and like in the scene when he's torturing her and he's like, no one's gone this high before, you must be royalty, and like that's true. And so it's like, how much does he actually know? And then how much does he...
Yeah, that's good. I didn't think about that.
Right? And like, how much does he know, and how much does he think he knows? You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like a lot of it's like he's guessing, but he definitely knows some stuff. He's been doing fucked up... He's basically a serial killer, been doing these fucked up experiments and torturing people and dissecting them and stuff, and he's
it kind of makes me feel a little bit better that he was right. But like the finding the two, I want to know how. Like, and I also am kind of like, the fact that she wasn't upset about it is kind of interesting too. I wonder what their world dynamics are. They're like Andromeda.
I don't know. I feel like she was a little bit, but like mad. You know what I mean? Like mad about it. And there's like something like it's personal now a little bit. But
yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like I didn't think. I thought at the time she's still just playing him. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Right.
We'll have to see. It does paint it in a new light a little bit. So I don't know. That torture scene was pretty brutal though. I just like with the electrodes and stuff. I thought for sure he was going to go farther because he at the end of it he has like the pliers, right? And I'm like, oh God, you never want to see a dude with pliers. But then he just like cuts her loose and he's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were royalty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
God, I know that's right. Yeah, dude. I don't know. There's so many ways this could have gone. I really thought that I thought he was going to kill her. Like I thought that, and then that would either send her back or
his temper.
Then it would cause,
the threat of violence. Like obviously there's so much violence there and it's just like, yeah, I was just waiting. And
when it's the first time he destroys that chair.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's scary, dude.
And he's terrifying because he's so unhinged, dude. Jesse Plemons rules, dude. I really like
Jesse, dude. I love him so much, and it's like he's such a small part in
most things. This is
on Civil War, but I loved him in the oh my gosh, crap, something.
Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
I loved him in Power of the Dog. Yeah,
I loved him in Power of the Dog. That was crazy. It's like him in Civil War is that's
still the show.
That's such a memorable scene,
He's
but
he's good in everything. But I'm glad to see him being he was the lead, and I don't know if he's ever really been the lead. You know what I mean?
No, right. I mean, it's kind of funny because it's like he has to be the lead because he's not that hot, so it's like he has to be the unhinged guy. Even though I personally think he's attractive, but
Mary hates the way he looks. But she was like, "Oh, is this skinnier Jesse Plemons? Like this is better because."
Whoa! Wow!
I mean,
rude.
She likes a thicker guy. I mean, look at me. But we watched the most recent thing we watched with him in it, other than Civil War, was the miniseries Love and Death, right? And he is like the lead in that, but he's like bursting at the seams. Like I feel like not like overweight, but like alcoholic puffy. He looks like his skin.
He's got hypertension.
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
Definitely,
So,
he's definitely high blood pressure.
It's night and day. Like she, in that whole, because it's like I forget who it is. It's like Emily Blunt or something. It's not that, but no, it's Caitlin Olsen.
Okay,
one of the Olsens, the one Olsen that's not the twin, the other Olsen. She's in it, and she's like, "I'm so attracted to you," and the whole time we're like, "Really?" Like I get it,
really?
I get it, but
yeah.
I don't know the commitment in this, and they were all. And Emma Stone, 100% deserves her nomination.
Yes,
Well,
the thing, I've loved her
she's
forever. Obviously, it's like that's
we're hipsters too from back in the day, dude, all the way back. Yeah. But ever since, it's like Birdman was a turn for her. But then,
oh my God, Birdman, dude.
That was when I was like, oh, okay, Emma Stone is like a capital A actress. She's one of them now. She's up there because she's so good. And then obviously The Favorite and everything, but
The Favorite really was the part.
And then Poor Things. She got the Oscar for Poor Things, obviously. I mean, yeah. And so I'm interested to see what they all do next because Emma Stone's going to be in it, and Yorgos, and I hope it's comes out in 9 months, or they're already filming it.
I know they better be. Well, apparently, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy because I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, how do they make these movies so fast?
This one makes kind of sense. It's low key and simple, and that's why I fucking loved it.
We would be dopes not to mention that it's a remake, and so it's
of like a Korean film.
But what's cool is, The Favorite was also like an adaptation or something. Anyway, it's like oh my gosh, what's it called? I was just reading about it where he likes to write his own movies and he likes to work on his own projects, but if he ever works on somebody else's project, like a remake or somebody else's script and stuff, he wants full total control. And so that's why he agreed to do this. And the Korean director of Save the Green Planet, I think is what it's called, or Save the Green Earth maybe, but he totally gave him thumbs up. He thought it was an amazing performance. He loved that. So it's gender swapped. So in the original it's like a male CEO, and then in this it's clearly it's Emma Stone, and so he loved her performance, which I'm like, yeah, duh. but yeah, it's like it'd be kind of fun. The original looks awesome. I watched like a trailer for it.
I remember hearing. I didn't
I'm
know
just like-
this was a remake until recently, but I remember.
Yeah, me either. Not until today.
I remember hearing, like, I've heard "Save the Green Planet" or whatever. I've heard that before when like looking at lists, and so I was like, oh yeah, I've heard like someone like it's been recommended before, so I'll have to check it out. For sure, because it's like I enjoyed this so much, and that one sounds pretty different too, and so I'm interested to see the differences.
It looks a lot more wacky, if you will, in a way, but kind of like in a Korean way. I don't, if you see the trailer, you'll kind of get it. It's like it seems like more scrappy, independent style, where this is like really focused and honed on just like and really tight, But I'm curious because I don't know if the original. I don't know if they're an alien in the original. Like, I assume that they're going to be because that's what it's based off of. But I also don't know because it's like you really could have, like, I don't know. There's part of me that, like, entertains the idea of it being ambiguous. Yeah. I think that.
I thought for sure, if it wasn't Yorgos, like I said, I thought for sure, no, I don't think anyone else would really have the fucking balls. Like, I don't know. I'm like, it's movies like this and. Like even One Battle, like I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, movies these days suck," and I'm like, "You're not watching." Like the fact that this movie got nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards is crazy to me. Like it deserves it. Yeah. But I love that. Like I feel like the 2020s, like we're just making like obviously there's a lot of bullshit commercial slop out there, but it's like I don't know, like bigger movies, like I don't know, I feel like they're taking risks. And I like that,
or just I think we're getting what we're doing is we're seeing the rubber band.
Yeah,
it's like we've been stretched so thin with like
we say that we've said that it comes
IPs,
in cycles and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then then we'll just start. The next 10 years is just going to be like propaganda for every movie. Like
kind of though, right? I mean that's so we were saying this off air, but I think it resonates that like I haven't seen Eddington yet, but I've seen One Battle, and I've seen this now, and I know about Emma Stone's character in Eddington, and like how she gets lost in the rabbit hole.
I'm so salty that no one likes Eddington that I'm gonna put it on every poll because I for you, Jordan, too. But like
I know I need. Well, that's the thing. I'm like I could just watch it. I should just go watch it. Like I want to watch it.
We're gonna watch it for this. We'll watch it for this. I'll force it to happen because.
Well, I'm watching it before the Oscars.
At this point, I'm just vindictive.
I will.
I'm vindictive.
I know, right? I want to see it really bad. It's like one of those movies that I just missed, and it's just how it happens.
It sucks.
I love Ari Aster, but apparently Ari Aster told Yorgos about this movie and was like, "Hey, yeah, you should do it." So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, the more I sit with it, because I had so much fun watching this, but the more I sit with it, like it's just a good time. You know what I mean? It's a good time. It's very enjoyable.
Everything. It's shot, dude. It's shot
beautifully shot. It looks so good. It sounds that score, that bombastic as fuck score, which is also nominated.
It's a jump scare. Yeah,
it is.
Like every time it happens, I'm like, oh.
It's like weirdly old school, like in a way, but like also, I don't know. Like it scares me when it comes up, but I don't know.
It's intense, and like I like that it's kind of intense for like not intense parts.
Yeah, like it's not in your it's like not in your face a lot of the time, but like he'll just be like nailing down the chair, and then it's just like boom, boom, like
yeah, right. Well, and apparently that there's a podcast called Tinfoil Tales that he's listening to. That's the when he's driving to work or biking to work. That's like, it's a real podcast. And so I'm just like, dude, these people out there, man, you can, I guess last podcast on the left, they kind of do, they get into this realm a little bit, but they're, this is what's fun about it is like, he's clearly like, an extremist, like obviously. And then they take it to like, they take it kind of to the small 1% of anybody or anything. It's like him actually killing people. Him kind of. It's almost like he fully commits, basically. Like
he commits
doing the tests and stuff. But
I know. I just love the commit to the bit in this because it's a good time, but it's goofy. Like there's so many times I laugh. Like literally when he explodes.
Dude.
It's
And
it's
she
intense,
gets hit with his head.
but it's
That's
hilarious.
so-
it's
that's
it's
so good.
slapstick almost. The
It's
fucking severed
beautiful.
head like knocks her out, and that's why she can't
Yeah.
get back home right away.
Yeah.
It's
like-
dumb, but it works so good, man. I don't know.
Yeah. No, and then the tension is amazing in it, like that, like everything that happens, like the dinner scene. You know something bad is gonna happen, and so I kept being like, oh, and I was so scared. I thought Aiden was gonna like shoot her. Like I thought Dawn was gonna be downstairs and accidentally shoot the gun because the whole time his finger was on the trigger. I'm like, oh, dude, she's just gonna get blasted.
Yeah, and you can tell he's fighting it so much, and she's like manipulating her, and then maybe even using fucking, alien mind control on him a little bit.
She
like,
could be, yeah. I don't know what that's like. That's the thing. They never really got into like delved into like a power, quote unquote.
That's good.
It's like I like how they confirmed that like the hair is the transmitter
Which is
thingy.
it's
How to
so
get home.
funny, dude. It's
which is
so
yeah,
funny.
which is
She's
really
like,
funny.
I couldn't because of the hair, and they're just all the fucking aliens just have like the
all their
longest
hair,
hair.
yeah.
Their clothes are like made out of hair. Like I don't know, it's so goofy, dude. But
Yeah.
I also appreciate that it's. I like this the cynicism a little bit, where like it's like cynical and comes around, but yeah, the ending is beautiful. Like the alien stuff's really good, but like I really like because it almost went on too long. It went for like the whole song.
No,
it was like
no,
2.5
I wanted
minutes.
more.
I did too.
I wanted more, and they did. So I knew it. I had to confirm it. So I went and looked online. He shot so much more. There's probably like 5 more minutes, if not more. He was saying he's like, and they edited it, so they did edit down. So originally he was shooting all across Greece. This is the most for Yorgos. This is the most he's ever gone. It's almost a worldwide film. Like he shot everywhere for this.
That's
like,
why I
he
loved-
actually went to real locations.
I didn't think they
to shoot
would when they
those.
started showing everyone. It was like all the insights because again, the whole movie is very contained, except for the alien stuff is like
I think that's
super
that's
extreme.
probably why I liked that so much. Is like
Yeah.
it just
It
like
went-
it made it worldwide.
It's
Like,
huge.
yeah, really.
It's like
Yeah.
literally they're just like all over the world. It's like each time it would go to
Well, and like IRL, he tried shooting in so many locations, but he didn't get permission to shoot. There's like so many places he wanted to.
Oh,
film
I'm sure
and
he's just like,
wasn't
you
allowed
got to
to.
try. What are they going to say? No,
Yeah.
he's just like, we want to get it on the Eiffel Tower. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
No, literally, yeah. I can't remember. The only one I can think of right now is like the Colosseums.
I'm surprised.
Colosseums, and then somewhere in Greece too.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
He's a Greek national treasure. You think they would have?
Yeah, right. Well, apparently, I learned that Jennifer Aniston's Grecian.
Is that why they're wearing the Jennifer
That's
Aniston
why
masks?
I
So
guess,
good,
yeah.
dude.
I don't know. That was the bit. I didn't know it was Jennifer Aniston until I didn't read it. Like, does it say it on the mask?
No,
Or is
it's
it
just obviously Jennifer Aniston. Like,
I don't know why I couldn't notice her, but
immediately I was
didn't
like,
notice until
I saw the masks at the store when they're at like fucking
Right.
Savers or wherever.
right. Yeah.
And I was like, huh, that's funny. And then they have them when they're coming out of the bushes. I'm like, that's amazing. I don't know. It reminded me of that scene in Baby Driver when they all get the Austin Powers masks by
Austin
accident.
Powers masks.
It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. This movie's funny. And you could tell they had such a good time making it. And I think that's obviously
100%.
why, like, that adds to the charm, but obviously that's why they keep doing it. You know what I mean? It's because Emma Stone and them are like, we love making movies and we got a dynamic, baby.
Yeah. Well, like it's they probably love to do it together, and like this movie is pretty small. It's like this movie could have been shot. I don't know. I didn't look at the time, but you could have shot this movie in a month. Like this could be a really
And I've said it.
really
I've
quick
said it
film.
already. I'm starting to repeat myself, but I can't stress enough how much. As much as I really loved Poor Things. I know a lot of people also didn't like that as much, but I love how small this is, like how intimate everything is. It's literally like it's 4 actors. It's basically 3 actors, and they get every little drop. There's not a moment wasted. There's not a shot wasted. It's so tight. You know what I mean? And I love it. Just brings me back to like the old school, like Linklater, like tape, just people in a room talking. Like, that's just like when you can get that level of conflict and drama without going so crazy. That's why I'm like, they didn't even have to do the alien stuff. I'm glad they did, but they didn't have to. If it still would have been a really good movie if it was just them
really
in the farmhouse like the entire time practically. And then obviously like 20 more minutes of Jesse Plemons just furiously riding a bicycle. Like, just that.
Yeah, I know. Him, in that suit, covered in blood.
But that's like what clicks with me so much, and that's why I appreciate the versatility of Yorgos, is because it's like he can, like, they're both very distinctly his style, but it's like he can do those things. And I don't know. It's like he's definitely one of the more exciting directors, I think. And I really am loving this era of him. We got to go back and watch. We definitely got to go watch Kinds of Kindness, because that seems like very kind of small too. That felt like them like just doing a weekend movie, you know, like let's just make another movie.
It probably was, yeah. Well, so I'm gonna kind of comment a little bit on what you said there, where it's like the money. I'm segueing into Money Minute.
Yeah,
now,
it's the time. I'm pulling Reddit up.
But like the interesting part is Poor Things did phenomenally. Like, Poor Things was a $35 million budget, and it made like $147 million, which is astronomical. That's fantastic. Where this film is Yorgos's most expensive film.
Really? Wait, how much was Poor Things?
Poor Things was 35.
No way.
And
Poor Things was only 35? I don't remember that.
35. And this film was $55 million.
That's crazy.
Why? I really like when I saw that, and it only made $40 million, which I'm like, why was this movie so expensive?
It feels like one of those ones where it's like they get the budget because it's like it's Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons and stuff,
and maybe shooting abroad. Maybe he like, you know, paid. It's one of those things where he snuck in like a vacation.
It's like
into
25% of the budget was just like the last minute of the movie.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Literally though, yeah, it really could have been, right?
Dude, I can't believe that. Poor Things was only like 30 didn't change. That's
35 million, dude, and it made like 150 million.
I would have thought like 80 at least. Like, because the
I
set
know,
design and everything alone, like, I don't know.
Yeah, set design. It's big and it's like sprawling and like
Ruffalo's in it.
Fuck ton of actors. I know Mark Ruffalo. That is true. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Like Jesse Plemons isn't really. He's not Mark Ruffalo money. Like,
that's what I'm saying, right? Like, goddamn.
Goddamn.
Good for them. I know this feels like this would be a smaller budget compared, but 50.
I know
50's not bad. I mean that is a more expensive for what it is.
I'd rather see three $50 million movies than one $150 million movie.
And I would have guessed, 20 to 30 is what I would have guessed. So it is on the higher side. Right. For what it is, for being 3 actors and 85% in one house.
I know. And I'm like, the only special effect is like that bloodshot is like, and it's barely even a special effect. It's like they just splashed her with blood. I guess the visual effects at the end to do all the CG. Yeah, maybe CG still got. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of out of touch. I need to look that up. Back in the day, it used to be like CG was half your budget. Like it would literally be like
true
to put basically
now
any CG.
They just did it all on Blender, just hit.
I know, literally,
one dude. And
literally, some guy just took like a jellyfish and made it into a spaceship. Like AI could probably do that for you now, buddy.
Nice, yeah, sadly. So
Gronk is gonna make it a underage woman.
Yeah, we can hope. So. Clones of People 2, couple Reddits. Clones of People 2 says, first watch, I only had a vague idea going into this, but there's a certain expectation with Lanthimos that this could be weird. And I was not disappointed. I love going down conspiracy rabbit holes, and the nuttier the better. The score was great. It really set the tone of the film and elevated some scenes into tense sci-fi epic where it could have been awkward, uncomfortable drama. I read the composer made the score off the prompt Bee's Basement Spaceship, and had not read the script or seen any footage. The
that's so cool. That's great.
The cinematography and blocking was well done and interesting. Lots of high and low shots for power dynamics. And I noticed that quite often the scene was blocked for 3 people when only 2 were present. For example, Teddy in the middle and Dom to the left and empty space to the right. A film I'll recommend and revisit. Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to look up that blocking. You know how we're sluts for blocking. Over here
I did
in
notice that a
Cold
bit,
Center
and I was
Knowledge.
just in the cinematography, and I'm like,
I thought, the framing's beautiful, and like it is. There's so many power dynamics too with her hair, and and her fighting. The choreography and the fighting is fucking amazing in this. Like it's so realistic, but like it shows that like she's like really strong and like really,
she's
it's like,
trained and they're clumsy, but like
right, yeah.
Fucking. Let's see, I haven't read all these. Glum Capital 2068 says, I enjoyed it. It does a good job of getting into the psychology of conspiracy theories, simple explanations for complex problems, sense of being special and in the know, and the circular logic can then never be changed. If you deny it, then you are just another dupe, etc. I predicted the twist within the first 10 minutes, though. I've not seen the Korean version. Great cast and dialogue and many laugh out loud moments. Right? It's like, it's pretty dark, but it's so funny, man. Anyway, thank you for that.
It's
comment.
funny. God, I almost like, I'm like, did she? No, I don't know. Now I keep thinking like, there are times when I'm like, did she let him like, beat him? Is that psychological? Was that, I don't know. It's good. I want to, when I go back, I want to like really, it's actually kind of nice to know how it ends. Cause now you can really
see it in a kind of a different light, right?
Yeah.
Competitive bet 5831 says, I'm glad she turned out to be an alien. That torture scene was brutal. Also, having these actors feels like cheating. I also love the grand conspiracy theory that actually managed to tie together many popular theories. Shout out to the flat earth that we get to see as well. All right.
Yeah.
I was cracking up at the flat earth, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Thanks. I got a handful of other comments just being like, yeah, this movie was great. And one of my favorite, Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah, this is up there for sure.
Joints.
It's funny. I'm like, yeah, I know, yeah. I like, God, I like. It's like I say, like, I know these aren't his first three or anything, but like for me, it is like, Houndstooth is so good.
Dog's Tooth, get it right.
Oh yeah, Dog's Tooth. It's the Houndstooth pattern. It's like, Dog's Tooth, and then it's like I really do like Lobster a lot.
I've seen all his movies that I've seen. I mean, I haven't seen, like I said, Kinds of Kindness and stuff, but I've only seen each one of them once, and so I feel like I should go back and check out. Like, I want to watch Dogtooth again. I put it on a poll one time and it didn't win, so we'll have to find a way to work that in too. Because I do want to watch Dogtooth again.
Yeah,
because the only way we have time to watch, the movies for the podcast is our homework. And
yeah,
we're busy, and so it's just like I'm watching more movies lately and stuff, but with the Oscars and everything, and just in general, but. Yeah, that's why I always got to find a way, and I'm like, I want to watch it, but then I want to watch it as part of this, and then talk to you about it, and then hear what everyone else has to say about it.
Oh, it looks like his first movie is called My Best Friend, which, hey.
Oh, that sounds nice. I'm sure it's pleasant.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like a straightforward rom-com.
It kind of looks like a rom-com, but like in kind of the early 90s or the early 2000s way.
Nice.
It's freaky. It looks freaky. The guys are crazy in there. But yeah, man, I love talking about movies. It's great.
Movies are cool. We got a whole cult about it and everything. So
we do, yeah. Hey, you guys are listening to this pod right now, and I appreciate it.
If you are, you're great. We like you.
But you're gonna, you probably didn't make it this way because our analytics say that nobody finishes these. So, but you know what?
We got a few. So if you made it this far, you're one of the cool ones.
You are, dude, you're one of the real ones, as we say. And if you go to our Patreon, you're even more real because you've helped us financially.
The realist.
And we need our money to get back to our planet.
Yeah,
our home.
I need it.
Our home planet to
feed my all my experiments in my attic.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've got a couple.
In my attic. You don't know.
I found it. I've been in your attic. What the hell are you talking about?
You have been in that.
I've 100% been in that attic. I'm in your attic right now. God, but
that would be the place to do experiments, though.
That would be. Yeah, it'd be really nice. Yeah. God, yeah, it's great. It's like, no, there's not enough like nooks and crannies in American houses. We need more kill rooms.
It's just where the mice live for me,
so. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I guess you actually have been. If mice are aliens, you've done a massacre on them.
I know. Yeah. Anyway,
all right.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, yeah. It's nice talking to you.
Next week it'll be editing. Just kidding. It'll probably be like training or something. But
It better, dude. If it's oh my gosh, golly, if it can't, why
Anyway,
can't
we got
editing
some
just
we
win?
got some good movies this year, and I'm glad. We got some good ones. I don't know. We got some pretty good ones this year, and I want to catch up. You can't keep up with all the good movies and still go back and watch the classics. It's too hard. But damn it, if I'm not gonna try.